Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler. I am going to be delving in a little bit into the clean energy realm today. We're going to talk a little bit about both Tesla and BMW. And the issue that I'm going to talk about right now is it appears that Tesla is charging ahead of the pack for electrical vehicle producers, and that this surge in production poses a serious challenge to automakers around the world. I'm going to focus on BMW in comparison with Tesla today, but this challenge posed by Tesla is broad. So first, let's look at the main driver for Tesla's challenge presently. So what's happening right now is Tesla is going through a massive surge in electrical vehicle production. It's producing more than 4,000 electrical vehicles per week in total when you include Model 3 and Model S and S production. And Model 3 has recently surged apparently to as many as 3,500 vehicles per week. This surge is going to continue at least into June and July. And ultimately, we're likely to see Tesla produce around 7,000 electrical vehicles per week. These weekly rates of production are well ahead of any other global electrical automaker. And we saw this in Q1 where Tesla edged out BID and BMW in total electrical vehicle sales. But by the second quarter, Tesla should be in the range of 35 to 40,000 electrical vehicles sold, and in the third quarter may hit between 55 and 60,000. So the rest of the world's electrical automakers are also expanding production, but they're not doing it at the breakneck pace of Tesla. And this poses two threats to traditional automakers. One is that Tesla threatens to dominate the electrical vehicle market, and two is that Tesla threatens to begin to seriously erode the sales of high-margin internal combustion engine vehicles that companies like BMW rely on. And the reason is that Model 3 and many of Tesla's other offerings are in a number of ways superior in performance to typical luxury and sports sedans, especially when it comes to acceleration and a number of quality related issues like cleanness and low sound and just overall lower costs of ownership. But looking at the electric versus electric comparison in apples to apples way, we also find that Tesla vehicles have far greater capabilities than many of the traditional automaker offerings at present, and most high-quality electrical vehicles from the major automakers appear to be delayed until 2020, maybe 2019 at the earliest. So, for example, if you're looking at the I-Pace, which is BMW's flagship presently, the range is only 114 miles on battery, and Model 3 presently is at 330 miles. And the i3 is comparatively priced to the Model 3. Model 3 is around 49,000 at present, and the i3 is around 44, 45,000. So a much less capable electrical vehicle. In addition, the i3, though it does have access to some fast charging capability, can't compete with Tesla's supercharger network, which can recharge an electrical battery far faster than anything that's presently out there. So Tesla has major serious advantages, and it's mass producing electrical vehicles that are competing with very high quality premium and mid-range luxury and sports vehicles in the ICE realm. And it looks like automakers like BMW will see challenges to their traditional internal combustion engine sales, and at least not in the short term, be able to produce electrical vehicles of a quality that is comparable with that of Tesla. Now, one other point to make is that Tesla presently has a massive battery production capability in its back pocket, and that automakers like BMW are reliant on outside battery production for their electrical vehicle scale. Now, battery production is being scaled rapidly around the world, but if a company is going to have difficulty accessing batteries, it's going to be a company like BMW, which must contract in advance with outside manufacturers, which are seeing increasingly high battery demand. Tesla, on the other hand, is simply continuing to expand its own internal battery production. So this will also enable Tesla to charge ahead of the competition, at least in the next 2 years, when it comes to total volume electrical vehicle production. So in short, Tesla produces a serious challenge to traditional automakers. And because it is an all clean energy company, not subject to conflicts of interest due to internal combustion engine production inside, it is likely to maintain its dominance position at least for the next 1 to 2 years, possibly much longer.